How does this make you feel knowing that these flags have come down, not in this store, but in stores across the country?
It just kind of shows that Starbucks doesn't really have my back and my community's back, and everyone here does, and I love everyone here. So.
Are you planning on striking for how many days?
I think we're just striking for this one day, but I'm not sure about the other people.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
This is serious.
I know. This really is the world's smallest violin. See?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about Starbucks being involved in a lot of controversy right now. A lot of controversy surrounding Starbucks. Employees are protesting across America, and for one of the reasons as to why they're protesting, it's because of the accusation made against Starbucks for removing Pride decorations. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you somehow didn't know it was Pride Month, even when you go into your coffee shops, the employees now want you reminded. Starbucks themselves, however, have denied the accusations, claiming that they will always support the LGBTQIA. Look, let me read this out. I always get this wrong. They want to be at the forefront of supporting the LGBTQIA2+ community. You can't blame me, okay, because there seems to be more letters in these things now than I have hot dinners. But let's get into the article. More than 3,500 Starbucks workers across the country have shut down 150 stores over stalled contract negotiations and the alleged removing of Pride Month decor. Last week, Starbucks Workers United alleged that the company was not allowing employees to put up Pride decorations in some stores. Starbucks have denied that employees claim that they are scaling back their support for their LGBT+ community. We want to be crystal clear. Starbucks has been and will continue to be at the forefront of supporting the LGBTQIA2+ community, said Starbucks CEO Laxman Narisham and Executive VP and President for North America Sarah Trilling said. We will not waver in that commitment, the pair added. Despite today's public commentary, there has been no change to any of our policies as it relates to our inclusive store environments, our company culture, and the benefits we offer to our partners, Narisham and Trilling said. We continue to encourage our store leaders to celebrate with their communities, including for US Pride Month in June, as we always have, they added. Workers United, however, has alleged that the stores in at least 22 states have been discouraged from decorating for the celebrations focused on the LGBTQ+ community. The union has since filed an unfair labor practice charge against the company. So yeah, a lot of stuff going down with Starbucks and its employees, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if it's just me, but it always seems to be like Starbucks and its employees aren't on the best of terms, and somebody will probably record all of this crying and go viral on TikTok. It always seems to be the case, but they're upset with the contract negotiations and also because of the Pride decor accusations. You know, they've just attached that along with it because why not? You know, when you're protesting for one thing, you might as well protest for something else, right? However, while Starbucks do deny the claims of not wanting any Pride decor in their stores, a website that goes by the name of Perfect Union US have obtained evidence that allegedly Starbucks are lying about all of this, and they might have actually wanted to go down the non-woke route and just focus on what everybody wants. The coffee. Starbucks manager admitted that Pride was cancelled by higher-ups. Starbucks management has denied banning Pride displays, but emails obtained by More Perfect Union indicate executives made the decision last year. I know there has been some concerns around not decorating for Pride this year, a store manager in Oklahoma City wrote in a note to unionized baristas in early June. The decision was made last year on a regional level to create consistency from store to store. The note suggested that workers could decorate, however, a small chalkboard outside the store instead. And here is the note, the email reiterating those points. You can pause it on your screen if you so choose. As a member of the LGBTQIA+ community, companies removing support this year is a trend I'm rather familiar with, said Riley Alexander. The latest move to remove Pride from Starbucks feels like a slap in the face coming from a company that lured so many members of the community into its ranks by claiming support. Starbucks has offered us a place at the table just to pull the chair from under us as we sat down. I mean, this person makes it seem like he's joining the military, right? They lured many of the community members into their ranks. What is it? This isn't the army. But who knows what's going on with this situation, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like one side's claiming one thing, the other side's claiming another. Maybe Starbucks did want to go down the non-woke route, but they saw all the backlash and backpedaled and were like, no, you know what, guys, we do support the LGBTQIA2+ community. I hope I got that one right. I mean, it would be the first time Starbucks have actually gone down the non-woke route, it wouldn't really be on brand, if I'm going to be honest. But if Starbucks wanted to go down this road of getting rid of the Pride decor, it's a great move, right? And employees don't get to dictate what policies are set. People this year especially have been very vocal about the frustration they are experiencing with going into every single store. Everywhere they look, there's just rainbows everywhere. People don't want to be surrounded by it, especially when they're buying and drinking a coffee. It's simple as that. But moving on to the actual protest side of things, you know, the video footage, which is why you guys probably clicked on this video. KTLA5, a news broadcast, actually went down to one of these protests to see what is going on, and I promise you now, this is probably the most ridiculous thing you'll see today. Just nut jobs going around in circles. Take a watch.
Our top story this morning, Starbucks workers on strike amid a clash over decor supporting LGBTQ plus causes.
The company denies it banned pride displays and is accusing the union of using misinformation as a tactic in labor talks. KTLA's Annie Rose Ramos is live in Cypress Park, where a small group of striking workers are gathering. Annie Rose, is this protest behind you growing?
Hey, Lauren. Yeah, as you can see behind me, this started with a small group of 4 and it has doubled in size just in the past hour. This is the first couple of days of this strike. We're expecting it to get bigger and continue throughout the week. They are chanting no contract, no coffee. And these are the employees that work at the Starbucks that you see behind me. And they are not coming to work this week. They say they are not opening the doors. They are not putting in the key into that door. And all this morning, customers have been showing up to the Starbucks, driving through the drive-thru, expecting to put in the order, only to find out that this Starbucks is not opening today because the employees are out here and they're on strike. Now, I want to stop you guys here because I want to learn a little bit more exactly about why you are striking. Kat, tell me why.
Hi, we're striking because we've been unionized for a year at our store and we've yet to have a contract negotiated. The company refuses to sit and bargain in good faith over a contract.
I know you guys are as employees are frustrated. Tell me a little bit more why.
We are understaffed, overworked, equipment doesn't work, and we're expected to still produce the same amount of money and product, as well as management knowing that there are call-outs and not communicating with us. So we are overstressed and overworked, and we're expected to still produce the same amount with less people.
Thank you so much, ladies. Rachel, I want to grab you over here because this does also have a pride component to it. You are holding the pride flag here that says strike. Tell me a little bit more about it.
Yeah, as a member of the LGBTQ community, I think Starbucks has taken down pride flags in most stores, and I feel a bit lied to as a place that wants you to express yourself and encourages inclusivity. So, yeah.
You know, I know that you are a small but mighty group. How does this make you feel knowing that these flags have come down, not in this store, but in stores across the country?
It just kind of shows that Starbucks doesn't really have my back and my community's back, and everyone here does, and I love everyone here. So, yeah.
Are you planning on striking for how many days?
I think we're just striking for this one day, but I'm not sure about the other people. So.
All right, thank you so much. Now, I want to go to a statement from Starbucks. They have made a statement about this strike because, as I mentioned before, today is the first day for this location. A few other Starbucks across the nation did go on strike yesterday. This is the statement from Starbucks. They say, quote, "Workers United continues to spread false information about our benefits, policies, and negotiation efforts, a tactic used to seemingly divide our partners and deflect from their failure to respond to bargaining sessions for more than 200 stores." Now, Lauren and Pedro, back out here live. We want to say that this location, they plan on striking for today. They don't know for how many days they'll be striking for, but we know that this strike could last for the rest of the week.
That protest, I promise you, is one of the scariest things I have ever seen. I mean, I almost got dizzy just watching them all go around in circles myself. I almost fell off this chair. If I was Starbucks and I saw that video, I'd fire all of them. The very same second, and hire people that actually want to work. They're going around in circles for one of the reasons, you know, contract negotiations, but because of the pride decor. This is the state of society right now. But this is what happens, right, when companies get in bed with the woke ideology, woke politics. How much controversy would all of these companies save themselves if they just stepped away from it and didn't get involved in the politics? I know the ESG scores may influence them to go about certain routes, but just imagine the controversy they wouldn't experience. And sometimes, you know, people say, well, controversy is a good thing. It makes money. It gets a load of attention. It just seems like the controversy these brands are attracting isn't them getting more money, it's actually losing them customers. But welcome to 2023, ladies and gentlemen, where Starbucks employees protest because, well, they're under the assumption that the company they work for is getting rid, allegedly, of Pride Decor. Is a great place, right? And I've actually come up with a very great business idea in this spot right now. What we need to start doing is, instead of serving espresso shots, we need to start serving out rapidly common sense shots. Otherwise, we're going to be completely lost in the future. But that is the end of the video. I take that business idea and make millions off it if you so choose. But that is the end of the video. If you have enjoyed today, please, for me, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. But until next time, until tomorrow, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace. It's always the Starbucks employees. Always.